Hey, I'm just going to show some finger and wrist tendon gliding or just range of motion exercises. So there's a lot of different muscles and tendons coming into the wrist and hand. So it can be helpful early stages after an injury or when pain is really high to just get some movement in there. Movement can help reduce inflammation, reduce sensitivity, help promote a healing environment there. So we're going to try to move the hand and wrist in a tolerable ranges of motion. So we want this to not be super painful but tolerable. But we want to do this for a couple of minutes, a couple of times a day to really get some good fluid movement, some blood flow, some stimulus here. So we're going to do some specific movements to stimulate kind of all the different muscles here. So first I'm going to start here. I'm going to bring my hand down, kind of like tabletop. I'm going to keep bringing it down, trying to fight to keep my fingers straight as long as I can. And then they're going to bend at about 90 degrees here. And then I'm going to drag them up. And as I drag them up, I'm going to curl the tips and come all the way up. Tabletop, down, curl up. I do about 10 reps here. You can go at a pace that feels comfortable to you. I can then also kind of do this in reverse. I can curl down and kind of come up. Sometimes that takes a little more coordination. My thumb is just kind of staying relaxed here. So I'm going to hit those. Then I can work some just gentle wrist circles. And then I can start to work just kind of any old finger movements as I'm doing some wrist circles. Again, gentle rhythmic motion is what we're going for here. Then I'm going to start to add in the thumb. So this may be more or less relevant for you depending on where your injury is, but I like to stimulate them all because it's a pretty small area down there. So I'm going to start with just some kind of circles around. I'm going to try to reach to my pinky, ring finger, and you see my ring finger wants to do it, but I'm trying to get my thumb as well. Middle finger here. I'm going to just find all of it, like explore these angles, and then the thumb can bend too. So I'm going to bring it down and kind of across and up, down, across and up. And then again, I can start to add that in with some wrist movement. As I'm doing this wrist movement, I want to make sure I get palm up as well as palm down. That's supination, pronation. And I'm just kind of getting all of that good movement going. So that's some wrist and finger tendon gliding range of motion.